In the heart of the woods, time decays, and in that silence the trees remember what we forget. Welcome to Bloodthirsty Forest. If you're new here, subscribe, but beware, not all who listen return. Part 1, the disappearance. It started like most disappearances do, quietly. No screams, no struggle, just a man. Gone. Caleb Mathers, age 42, former Marine. Survival instructor. An experienced solo hunter who vanished without a trace in October of 2008 in the Bitterroot Mountains of western Montana. His truck was found parked near Hollows Point Trailhead. Inside, a half-eaten protein bar, a half-empty thermos of black coffee, and a Forest Service map with the words Dead Ridge circled in red ink. No body, no signal, no sign of distress. His wife Dana filed the missing persons report after 3 days of no contact. Local search and rescue scoured the area. For nearly 2 weeks, helicopters, dogs, volunteers, nothing. Eventually people moved on, until 17 years later. Part 2, the journal. In late spring of 2025, a fire crew was clearing underbrush after an early season lightning storm near the same area. One of them, a 19-year-old named Mason Ridge, spotted something odd at the base of a twisted pine, a rusted metal box, wrapped in old canvas and buried shallow beneath the roots. Inside was a leather-bound journal, the name written on the inside cover, property of Caleb Mathers. It was real, dated, pages intact, water-warped but legible, and it told a story nobody was ready to believe. Part 3, the first entries. Jongchuyenne, nu de jang jok nat kitruktip, kotiang vietagi alapnhanen. October 3, 2008. First camp sat, light frost overnight, gears holding up. Fire smoked weird today, kept curling back toward me no matter where I sat. Saw a deer track south of the ridge. Might be good hunting tomorrow. Heard a howl after sunset. Not wolf, not coyote. Deeper, slower. Felt like it echoed inside my skull. Probably just wind. Side note, something about this place feels off. Like the trees are waiting for something. The early entries read like a seasoned hunter's notes. Practical, observant. But there's a shift, subtle at first, as days go on. The handwriting tightens. Words repeat. Then the drawings begin. Scrawled symbols. Stick figures beside massive humanoid shapes. Trees with eyes. Spiral mouths. And then a phrase written again and again in the margins. It walks between the roots. Part 4. Unraveling. October 6, 2008. Saw it, or something. Tall, skin like bark, limbs bent wrong, moved like a shadow across the ridge. Too fast to be a man, too big to be a bear. Didn't make a sound. Animals have gone quiet, even the squirrels. Something left prints by my fire last night. Human but barefoot. Toes long, too long. But by October 8th, Caleb stops referring to the forest and starts calling it it. It doesn't like light. My fire keeps it back. For now. Dreamt of voices calling my name. Sounded like Dana, but she wasn't here. She can't be. Can she? It's not hunting. It's herding. Saw my own boot prints again, walking away from camp. I hadn't left. But they were fresh. The dirt was still damp. Part V, lost time. October 9th, 2008. Woke up and the sun never rose. It's been dark for hours. My watch says noon. Everything is gray-blue like the moment before storm. I screamed and nothing echoed. Time isn't right here. It drips, sticks, rewinds. The river was flowing upstream. On October 10th, the entries become single-line notes. Heard my own voice in the woods. It whistled the lullaby my mother used to sing. No birds. No insects. Not even the wind. Smell of meat, raw, not animal. It's under my skin. Part 6, the Wendigo. Jongkichuyansangbihiam chamrai. Local Blackfoot and Cree legends spoke of a creature, part spirit, part hunger, called the Wendigo. A being born when men gave in to cannibalism or isolation, too deep to come back from. It wanders the cold forests, mimicking voices, copying faces, and driving the lonely insane until they surrender their bodies, or worse. Caleb, it seems, knew the story too. October 11th, 2008. I'm not sure what day it is anymore. Time won't hold still. I see it clearer now. Antlers like roots, eyes like burning holes in fresh snow. Its skin crawls like it's made of leaves and bone. It doesn't eat like animals do. It consumes memory. It drinks sanity. It's waiting for me to forget myself. Part 7. Descent. October 12th, 2008. I buried my knife. I keep wanting to use it on myself, just to feel something real. I heard a baby crying outside my tent. I don't have a baby. I think the journal is the only thing keeping me. I found a second set of my own boots today. They were still warm. But the final entries bleed into madness. Pages smeared, writing sideways, ink that looks too dark. What happens when the forest remembers you better than your own family? It's not trying to kill me. It wants me to stay. Maybe I was never real. And then, October 14th, 2008. If you find this, you're too close. I buried this beneath the tree with no bark. You'll know it when you see it. I've stopped seeing my own reflection. I think I've already become part of this place. Burn this. Burn the roots. Burn me. 3 words scratched into the leather on the back cover. Do not follow. Part 9. The Aftermath. After the discovery of the journal, authorities reopened the case. No human remains were found, but 3 members of the cleanup crew later reported nightmares, hearing whispering in the trees, and seeing flashes of someone walking barefoot between the pines. One of them, Mason, the boy who found the journal, was last seen 2 weeks later. His boots were found upside down at the edge of the same ridge. Just like Caleb's, he was never found. We like to believe the forest is just a place, that nature doesn't remember, doesn't think, doesn't keep what we leave behind. But sometimes when the silence is too deep and the roots stretch too long, the forest whispers back. You've been listening to Bloodthirsty Forest, where every tree has a secret and every shadow walks beside you. Subscribe if you dare, and remember, never follow the path that was never yours to begin with.